Smoke screening.
You, sir, are smoking all over.
I know, I'm probably full on my catch can already.
Yeah, either valve seals or something.
Yeah.
But, come on. Thanks for letting you know.
Thanks, man.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing a little bit different style of a video today. You're not used to seeing this from my channel. I'm going to be doing a narration over all these clips I took from the S2KTAKEOVER at New York State Safety Track. All these clips are from the September 2018 event. That means I'm about a year behind on uploading all my videos, and here I am pulling back into the pits here near the trailer to cool the car off after a hot session. This is the first event where I had a brand new set of RE71 tires, because at the first event in May that I went to, I smoked a set of RE71Rs off because I never rotated them. This is a picture of the right rear from the May event, and I never rotated them, and the track all has left-handers, so you're going to smoke a right side of, set of tires if you don't rotate. So I had a new set on the car for this time. Here I am ripping up the front stretch, and this was one of my favorite events that I've been to so far because I got to take my fiance now to the event, and there she is ripping in the first section with me. At the safety track here. Here we are coming down turns, I believe it's 9 and 10 on the backstretch in one of the earlier sessions with a bunch of cars. You'll notice they're not all S2000s at this event. Right here I am coming around turns 3 and 4, I believe. This is the September event, which is like the encore to the actual S2KTAKEOVER. And here's a clip of me doing a session here. Those are the mods on my car right now on the screen. Pretty basic setup. Just basically to summarize, I have 255 square setup, front and rear car step sway bar, and Öhlins DFV coilovers with a 12K spring up front and a 10K spring in the rear. Here I am chasing down this Lotus Exige. You see in my previous video on my channel, I hunted him down and passed him, which is pretty stoked about that because that is a much quicker car in a straight line than mine and much lighter. So the S2000 definitely holds its own on this track. Definitely pushed it a lot harder this event. In the May event, I went 141, and at this event, I had a new set of tires on, and the only difference is I had the AFE intake installed as well as the Carcep's Greddy Manage tune. So that definitely helped with power, I think. Here's a couple clips of my car after the sessions. It's just oozing with brake dust and shredded rubber all over it. Just enjoying the day. What a beautiful day we had here. It's not the widest track. It's meant for bikes, really, but there's a lot of runoff. It's really safe. People comment online saying it's not safe. And honestly, I've seen many cars go off here. Many cars go off at the S2KTAKEOVER, at least one an event. They've never had any damage extensively. So as you'll see here, I learned something about the car when it got faster. I shot a big puff of smoke out right there. And it kept happening more and more throughout the day. I'm running a closed loop catch can setup, the Radium Dual setup, and since I got the car a lot faster, I actually would overflow the PCV catch can in 4 laps when I was driving hard, and that's a picture of how full it would get. But by lunchtime, this is the standings for the day with a hot lap app. I was sitting in like 2nd place overall, and I was the 1st place S2000. Here's a clip of my best lap of the day, which happened in the afternoon. I came into the last turn here, setting up good in 2nd gear, hammer down, and really going for my first 139 here at the safety track. I've got to keep the volume a little bit lower on the car, mainly because I had problems with wind noise, and I apologize about that, but the microphone and the GoPro just picked up straight wind noise since I had the top down. I like to drift wide coming off these 2 turns, then cut all the way back, come in tight on 3 and 4 here, stick it in 2nd gear, and really hug the inside of this entire turn and drift all the way out here. leave it in third all the way to the top of this hill. Of course, it might be different if you have an AP2. Hit about 85 miles an hour, tap the brakes, dive into this corner, early apex, drift out mid-track, and then double apex it at the end. You have to point it straight over Wheelie Hill here. Point it straight. Once you land the car, you turn back to the right. Keep it wide here. You can carry almost 100 miles an hour through this section. Drop it down to third. And really, this corner here has a lot of bite. Of course, you can see my car doesn't have any aero work, and the top down doesn't have the best aerodynamics, so it does break free on me quick, but with the Carcep sway bar setup I have, it's very easy to correct and control at these high speeds. But I like to come into these last couple turns here wide, and then really hit those apexes and use the whole track, drift all the way out on these turns, almost touching the cones on the outside of the corners here. Dive really hard into that. That has a lot of bite because your suspension compresses due to the elevation change. That last turn's really tricky, but I always drop it to second there to get as much power as I can coming out of it. You'll see here I just crossed the line. Harry's lap timer said it was a 139.8, but the Hot Lap app had me at a 139.7. So that's the lap that counted for the day. And I was a little excited there. But yeah, that won me the street S2000 class for the day. I was actually the second fastest S2000 behind the McFarland Motorsports S2000. That's like a pretty well track prepped S2000 with a huge wing on the rear. He went a 139.1. So I went a 139.7. I was 6/10 off him. I felt pretty good about that. He's a very, very good driver. So after I ran the 139.7, I went back out with the top up because the Hot Lap guys were egging me on, Jason and them back at the Hot Lap tent, seeing if I could get any quicker because at this point I wasn't in first anymore for the whole day, so I was really gunning for that first place overall. And you can see the RE71s were pretty shot at this point. They were smoked, but on the Hot Lap or on the Harry's lap on there on the right side of the screen of my iPhone, you can see I'm all in the green right now. So I am faster right now, but I blew it sideways there. That right there, the RE71s were just cooked from beating on it all day. And you can see now the phone shows me all in the red, so I am behind my 139.7 now. So I was really trying to make it up on the back stretch here. The car just didn't really stick as well as it did in the previous clip. So no matter what I do throughout this whole course now, you can still see the phone shows the segments. Maybe that segment was actually a little quicker than my best lap, but overall, right there it updated again. It's saying that I'm in the red, I'm behind my fastest time, and I was really pushing for it. So you can see it broke loose there again, and this is the first lap, obviously, like I said, with the top up for a little bit better aerodynamics, and it did help. I ran a 140.4, even blowing it sideways over. But overall, it was an awesome day. Here's Jason and the guys from Hot Lap giving me my gift there for the fastest street S2000. Stable Energies, gift card, and whatnot, some goodies from Olin's. I got Olin's socks that I use for snowmobiling now. It's pretty awesome. And here's actually the New York State Safety Track leaderboard for Hot Lap as of September 2018. I was actually in 7th overall for the track. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Let me know what you think about this new narration style video. If you guys haven't ran at the safety track before or ran any track events and you're in the New York area or the tri-state area, definitely hit up the S2K Takeover guys because they are actually having an event very shortly here. It's in a couple of weeks at the New York State Safety Track again. It's open to all cars. So the fall event for the S2K Takeover is like the Encore, like I said, and any car can race in it. The May event is specifically for S2000s. So definitely check out their Facebook page and contact Brad at S2K Takeover if you want to sign up. I unfortunately won't be there this fall because I have to get married on the same day. But like I said, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.